sip and take it on. Kauffie, Kauffie company, yeah, oh yeah, it's the Kauffie company. Whoa, it's the Kauffie company. Whoa, Kauffie,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Kauffie company. I have forgotten to put on my background sound because it's weird. I don't like it. I really don't like it. But we're back. It is Tuesday, the 15th of April, and it is a very grey and very wet 15 degrees centigrade. It's a bit chilly. I've got my turtleneck on. I've got Bluey on. I'm back here. Before we get to those, and everyone in the chat, we're not going to mention anything from other streams. We're going to say hello to everyone if we can. And we're just going to we've got something different to talk about. We're going to separate this entirely. We're going to separate this and we're just going to have a good day. Life is too short. Life is too short. But we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a coffee. I really need a coffee. I'm drained. I'm drained. I'm really quite tired. I had not the greatest night's sleep, but I had a good night's sleep. I had a decent enough night's sleep. I'm a bit tired. My tummy wasn't feeling the greatest last night. I will be honest. It wasn't feeling the greatest. I think I've been eating too much tasty food. And we had a really lovely dinner, myself and my absolute darling Mickey. We went to dinner with Mr. Daigle and Mrs. Daigle last night at the Bar Remo in Bond Street. And it was very, very good. It's very, very good dinner. And it was really, really lovely to spend some time with two wonderful people. And I love spending time with Brian. I love spending time with Mickey. And it's good to spend some time with Alana as well. We had a double date. That is my first ever double date. Who would have thought? Look how far I've come. But without further ado, let's see who's in the chat to take us through the show. A Tavakron Wembley one. I'm not going to bring up your comment, but I'm good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. I'm not going to mention anything else today. We're just going to plow through with what I want to talk about. We're going to be me. We got Shem Chang is in the house. Good to see you, Shem. Good to see you, Shem. Hopefully you're well. Mr. Daigle wants to jump on the show. He wants to jump on the show. We have got something I'm going to talk about, Aki, but I will send you the link anyway. But we do have some exciting stuff to talk about. But good to see you, Shemtang. Good to see... Oh, he wants me to email it. He wants me to email it. We got Angus. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you, Mr. Angus. He certainly did know the rule, Sheriff. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you at Tavakron Wembley 1. Stu Boys in the house. YouTube member. Good to see you. Good to see you, Stu Boy. Watching for my get well soon. But did you have your surgery today? Have you already had your surgery? Let us know how you're feeling. Everyone wish Mr. Stewart, really good bloke he is, Stuart. Everyone wish him well. We have Colin Crossamano's in the house. Good to see you, Sophie. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you, Sophie. Lovely to see you in chat. Beyond 72s, and yeah, it's closed due to the rain. Monday Night Raw talk. We're not talking about wrestling. We're not talking about. I can't believe it's Tuesday. Everyone's saying. We have my absolutely lovely Jessie. Hopefully you're well, miss. Good to see you in the chat. Everyone, make sure one of my moderators sub to JSY Talks Football. I love that theme song. It's a good one. I love Jessie's channel, and she knows I love her channel. We have Wayne Holland. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. The Leicester Massive is in the house. Good to see you. Working with a client with BPD. Great book to inform. practice. If you want to talk about something like Tuesday afternoon, we have Ian's in the house. Sunshine, good to see her. Tomo, good to see her. YouTube member. Yes, I'm doing. Mickey has driven home. She is now home and she is resting. She is resting and she's got work back tomorrow. Well, hey, afternoon, Benny. Big up. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Rico. Good to see you. Okay, so I've got to go on to Outlook. I've got to sign into this and that and shiznit like this. Yeah, indeed. What a treat. What a treat going out with Mr. Daigle last night as well. We had a really good meal. Just back to my ward feeling sore, but yeah, good stuff. The number one Agon bar in the world is here. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. I need to close all these WhatsApp messages. All these things. We're not talking wrestling. We're not talking wrestling. Was the negotiations who paid the bill last night? No, it wasn't. We have Corey Boys in the house saying, hope everyone is good. I'm good. I'm just loading Outlook to send a link to Mr. Daigle. Achi is in the house when it opens. Good to see ya. Here we go. There we go. Let's copy his email. But I do really need a coffee. So let's send this. This is so difficult. I hate this. Subject. Link. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Send. I'm going to make myself a coffee. I'm not talking about wrestling or Spurs. I'm not talking about any of them. It's in the title of the video. Stop causing me to go on tangents. I love tangents. We're not talking about this. We've got something to talk about. And I'm very excited about it. But I'm going to have a coffee. I'm going to have an espresso, actually. It's a me espresso. That's a me espresso. Oh, that's dirty. That's clean. Let's have a look. What is it? We're going to have a single espresso with my new coffee. I've not tried this coffee yet as a espresso yet. I still haven't put it on the website. I'll do that today if I can. I'll try and do it today. Don't matter. But we've sent the link to Brian. I think. We have Shawnee Slaters in the house. Good to see you, Shawnee. Good to see you. What we can actually do is I can add an overlay. Of what we're actually going to talk. Oh, no, it won't let me talk about. It won't let me do that. Okay. I'll just share the screen. Did Will like being in God's country? He really enjoyed it. Both my parents and my entire family really. It's a shame I couldn't. I couldn't go with, but I really enjoyed it, and the weather was beautiful last week. It was very, very pretty, and Wales has always had that. Indeed, big up to anyone who's in the chat. No, we're not talking about coffee syrup. We don't like that, but some of them are good. There are some good coffees about. Right. Daigle's going to come on in a couple of minutes. I'm going to try this as an espresso. Really should get a spoon. Let's move that. Extraction's good. Extraction is good. How can I do this? We are going to... So let's close all these tabs. And I can do that. We are going to... Can we open this picture? There we go. We can. I can do that. Present. Share screen. And we're going to bring in Daigle. We're going to bring this. Okay, I've not seen that room in a long time.
Well, mate, I've actually come in. I can't use my bedroom surface top because Ilana's got a computer and God knows how much makeup. So I've been relegated to the parents' bedroom or promoted to the master bedroom, whichever way you want to look at it.
You're now officially the master.
How are you and everyone in the chat?
I'm good. I'm a bit tired. It was a long night last night. We had a really lovely dinner last night. We had a really lovely dinner. And Nick's going to come in the chat in a minute and say, why wasn't I invited?
We did have did I hear it was your first double date ever?
It was my first ever double date.
You never forget your first, brother. You remember those phone calls? Where were we when we were 15th or anything?
Yeah.
You'll never forget that.
But it was really, really good. It's really Brian's makeup. Big up, Brian. Everyone's saying we have Naya's in the house. Good to see her at Naya. Hopefully you're well, miss. Good to see her. And Daigle, I don't know if you're going to want to talk about this, but we're talking about we've got the clip. We've got to play it. I don't know if you want to talk about this, but
we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
Something inside so strong. Something inside so strong. But Aki,
yep,
you probably like a theme park or two, and we're going to talk about.
Love a theme park.
Is it? Why is it not sharing this window? There we go. There we go. There we go. We are going to talk about this. We are going to talk about this, which is big up Jason Bell. Good to see you, buddy. No, I've not heard about this. I've heard you making a Lego model, but my computer is really not liking this. Good to see you, kudos. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Good to see you. Good day, even though it's good evening. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. I'm going to remove this from the screen because it's doing my computer in. We are talking about Universal Studios' brand new park, which will be opened in 2032. Yep. 2031 to 2032 in Bedfordshire, United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And so far, what Universal have said, I'd bring up the press release, but they are forecasting it will bring £50 billion to the UK economy. A brand new train station will be made in Bedfordshire with all the rail links made to go east and west as well. This is a massive development that's being opened up in the UK, which is incredible. It's an incredible property development plan. And if it goes well, the UK will have its answer to Disneyland Paris. We will talk about what will potentially be there, because as me and Brian love to do, we love to talk about movies and shit, or the movies that Brian hasn't seen.
Well, no, I felt good yesterday. I'm ahead of Mickey, so I feel I've gone up a tier in my.
You've still not seen more movies than her, though.
I don't know. I'll put that to the challenge.
But what is your opinion on this that's being built in the UK? I know, of course, you usually live in Canada, Bobby.
Yep.
He lives in Canada. He's on holiday now.
Yep.
He's on holiday now. What's your opinion on this development plan? Are you excited about it when you eventually get to bring your nephews and nieces? You will be able to take your nephews and nieces to a theme park in the UK, and it probably won't cost idiotic money. It's a brilliant thing, isn't it?
Well, who knows what money's going to be come 2031?
Yeah.
It could be ridiculous. It could be reasonable. Just trying to think. Sophie's the youngest, and she's now 5. So they're all going to be at the age. And by the way, happy birthday, Levi, who is 7 today.
Happy birthday, Levi.
And it's Levi, not with an Y at the end, people. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, no, listen, it'll be great. It'll be great for the UK. It'll be. How can you not love a great theme park? We've needed a major one, isn't it? Alton Towers You'd say
Yeah.
is the biggest spatially wise.
This will dwarf it.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. I wonder why all of a sudden no Bedford.
It's because the land's cheap, Brian. The
Oh,
land's
that
cheap.
makes sense.
There's
That makes
loads of land in Bedfordshire. Well, I'm not going to talk politically. I'm not going to talk politically because this is not a political show. But the Bedfordshire Council have a load of green belt that it's green and brown belt. It's former factories and former places that were used for housing. So if all this land can be developed, it doesn't go against green belt, and green belt is a touchy subject here in the UK because people don't want people building on the green belt. I myself am one of them. We don't want all our green spaces being built on by monstrosity building companies. We don't want our green belt being destroyed. But this is a brown belt and green belt site that's going to be used for something really great, and it's going to give the Midlands a massive pool they can make a load of money from. And we need to build up the powerhouses of the UK. Anyone been to Bedford? I've been through Bedford on the EMR line on the way to Uppingham onto Kauffie. I've been there.
All I will say is on a very slightly political, but comical side of it. If it's near Birmingham, let's just hope the bins have been collected by 2031, in case you won't want to be going there.
The problem, it's Bedfordshire, so it's a Conservative council. It is a Conservative council. Bedfordshire Council are doing okay. I'm not going to say the Tories are good because they're fucking shit. But we're not.
It was humour, Ben. It was humour. It was humour.
I'm saying it. They're shit. But this is a really great. Good to see across the Marlow. I think they will be relatively reasonably priced. Lever will want to be on. Yeah, he could be. He could be. Good to see her in Keswick. Longleat's not better, Mark. I do love Longleat though. What does everyone think about this development plan? What's everyone excited about? In a minute, we will do what everyone really wants to talk about. What's going to be there? Because one thing they have said, and I will take this with a pinch of salt, there will be no Harry Potter presence at the park because it is 25 to 30 minutes away from Neasden, which is, of course, where the Harry Potter Studios, which is Ilana's going there on Thursday, and it is fantastic.
No, she's going to Watford. She's going to.
It's Neasden.
Yeah. Okay, she's going there. She's taking Isaac, Noah, and Joseph to Harry Potter World.
It's an amazing day out. If you've not been to the Harry Potter Studios, it is an incredible day out. It's a really fun day out. Of course, it's Pesach, so they're not going to be able to enjoy it as much as they should be able to, but it's going to be fun either way. I'd love to go to Universal UK. Get off my land. As long as it's not London. London's impossible. It's not possible to build in London anymore. Where will it be? It will be in Wixham, which is a new train line in Bedfordshire. Let me find where it's going to be?
Yeah, you can't have it in London because then it will take away the beauty of Levyland. So you can't have another theme park in London. So they've had to go for alternate venues.
Let me find it. It is. Let me find Google Maps. I'm doing this off the cuff, as you can see it.
Completely.
Wixham, Bedfordshire. Here we go. Let's zoom out. We can share the screen. And hopefully it will show people where it is. It is very close to London. It is an hour train ride. So here is Wixham, if you can see my screen. And it is slap bang in the middle of there. So it's just north of Luton. So it will have really good connection to Luton Airport and to Euston Station. and it will be a very, very well connected. And having it built here rather than just being London means everyone in the UK can use it, because it is connected to Manchester. Because how do you go to Manchester? Go from Euston. It is connected with more parts of the UK because of where it is. If it's London, it's a nightmare to get to if you don't live in London. So it's a really... I have brown underpants. Does that count? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's being built on an old brickworks. Yes, it is. We got Side Dancer. Good to see her. Ryan G. Good to see her. And he's saying...
Ryan.
He's...
Well, mate, honestly, let me just very, very quickly. Honestly, the best part was the road trip up to Wolves. Ben and I actually got... Do you know what? Walking along, I couldn't remember. We were talking in the car. We couldn't remember the last player we bought from Wolves, apart from Dean Richards. And me and Ben couldn't think of it. We walked along to the stadium one. I couldn't even realise. Couldn't even remember. This is how poor the signing was. Couldn't even remember it was Matt Doherty who was playing against us on Sunday. But you know what? I loved Molineux. I loved Molineux, Ryan. Loved it. We had great seats. We were literally on the halfway line, one row from the back in the stadium. It had the barriers up for safe standing. I actually really liked Wolves Stadium. The atmosphere was great. You totally deserved to win. And well done, mate. Well done for the victory. But no, I really enjoyed my day. The away pub was empty, but I think we had a couple of them by the time we got there. We got there about an hour before kickoff. But had a great time. Put it this way, with a stadium that it was it's a new stadium that I hadn't been to, and Molineux was a great little stadium. Really, really enjoyed it there. I would happily go again to Molineux. Like, I won't go to Stamford Bridge ever again. That's Carsey. But no, Molineux was a really, really good. The one thing I found weird, Ryan, and you'll know what the name of the stand is. So if I'm in the away end, the stand to the left of me, wherever that stand was, where you scored the goals in the second half, you've got the whole stand that's under the roof, and then you've got like this little corner section that's just been added with no roof. And all I kept thinking about is your poor fans. If it pisses down with rain, you're going to get absolutely soaked. And that's all I was thinking of at one point. I was like, my God, those Wolves fans are going to get absolutely drenched if it pisses down. But no, like I said, really, really enjoyed going to the stadium. Lovely little stadium. Do you know what? Fair play to Wolves. How they played for since they got the new manager in. You've pulled away from relegation. You've got some very good players there. Ben, come back for 1 second. Ilana's calling me and she's out. I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Ben's going to have to take over. 1 sec.
Cheers, Aki. Oh, he's gone. Where's Aki gone? Big up, Dorothy. Big up. Yeah. But back to what we were talking about. So there is. I'm going to do a banner. I'm going to be professional. I'm going to be professional. And I'm going to. What do you think should be there? Question mark. Add banner. There we go. We're going to be professional. Good stuff. Good stuff. Universal has a really good...
Sorry, brother. Ilana called.
Yeah. Universal has a really good repertoire of movies. And there's some bangers in there. You've got Transformers, which have been crap since Universal did them. You've got Transformers, Top Gun, you've got Jaws, you've got obviously the Harry Potter series, if you want to bring those back. You've got no, that's Disney, mate. That's Disney. That's Disney. Angus didn't know that Toy Story was Disney.
Listen, do you know what the worst thing is? Whenever you talk about Toy Story, it just reminds me of Ryan Isaacs because he knows how much I love it. I love Toy Story. Big fan. Not the last one, but the first two definitely. And Ryan was like, I wasn't even born. And I can remember watching that as like a teenager like late teenage,
You
maybe even
wasn't
early 20s.
born.
Maybe even early 20s with my mum, my dad, my
I
sister.
remember I was
and
only just born. I went as a baby. I was a baby
it's
when
insane.
I
It's
I
insane.
was a baby.
It's insane.
But at least I went to the cinema. Good to see you, Davo. Hopefully you're well.
Big up, Dave.
Hopefully you're well. We've got Jason
Dave,
Bell.
I'm gonna be at what's the date, Ben? Again, 24th. 24th. I'm gonna be at Ben's Coffee House. If you can get there on the 24th, bro,
Yeah.
it'd be great to see you. Or anyone that can get there, like we did our summer transfer deadline day madness, bonanza, April 24th. Let's see how many people we can get at Ben's Coffee House.
Yeah. But let's see how many people get here. We've got 24 people in the audience. Thank you to Jesse for sending an order. I'll get your order as soon as possible, Jesse. Thank you for supporting the coffee company as always. I will send a little something to go. What's everyone's favorite Universal film and what do they think should be at this theme park? Do you have a particular Universal Studios film, Aki, that you really like that would like to be there?
Oh, do you know what? You know me in movies. I have to type in Universal and just so I make sure I get it right.
Yeah.
Universal.
I'm putting you on the spot.
You are, mate. You are, mate. And thank God Google's a wonderful thing. Universal.
I'm doing it as well. And that doesn't just have to... You could do The Simpsons, Aki.
Oh, I
You
love
could do
mate,
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Simpsons could be there.
Furious 7. There you go. Let's get some Fast and
Fast
Furious
and
stuff in there.
Furious. Fast
Let's
and
get the
Furious.
Rock. Let's get the Rock in there. Oh, Despicable Me. You got to love.
Despicable Me, The Minions.
Ilana would say Jaws for sure.
I love Jaws.
Ilana took Joe. The very first time I saw Jaws was when I was married to Ilana, and we went to the Natural History Museum, where it was closed after hours, and they did it. You know where the big whale or whatever it is, they did it under there. And the first time when the head comes out of the boat, I almost went as high as the. That was the first time I ever saw Jaws, but Ilana loves her Jaws. But yeah, Furious, obviously anything Rock.
Scooby-Doo is good. I loved Scooby-Doo. Scooby Summers made my childhood. I loved Scooby Summers. Yes, Spooky Island. Elite movie. Elite. I might have to watch that. Stop it, you. Stop it, you.
It's back to the point. Oh, well, Rumi's here again. Ride or die. Bailing me out. Always having my back. Back to the Future.
Back to the Future, I think, is going to be there.
Damn right. Back to the Future is bagging.
50 Shades of Grey.
Wouldn't
Definitely
it be
Fast and
amazing in
Furious.
life if we could actually find that sports book, if it was real? Wouldn't it just be incredible to have that book and just know
so much
every
money.
single...
Oh,
to know
mate, so much
my
money.
God. Mate, just to know every single...
All ethics would be thrown out the window if I got the sports almanac.
Mate, you'd be barred from bookies very, very quickly.
Oh,
you'd
for
have
sure.
You'd have to do it very cleverly and very strategically.
Well, you'd have to write it on a piece of paper, wouldn't you? You wouldn't take the book out.
Oh no, I'm saying that, like, if you did it, let's just say we did it and we got every single Premier League game this weekend and the scores right, and you went to a bookie and said, right, these are the goals, this is when they're going to get scored, these minutes, you got that, and they had to pay out. Let's just say you went to a booking betting shop here. After that, they would ban you from putting any bets in any of their stores. Then you'd have to go to. It wouldn't take long for it to get around. Then you'd have to do around the. It wouldn't take long. You'd have to do it very, 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 very strategically around the world.
Yeah.
But Back to the Future banging.
Minions coaster. A Minions coaster would be great.
I
Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park will probably be there. There will probably be a Jurassic Park.
Oh, that's got to be one of the biggest franchises and ones they put in immediately. It's just so. If you look at it from a theme park world perspective, there's just so much you can do with Jurassic Park, isn't there? For a theme park, there is just so much. I mean, you look at Fast and Furious. Yeah, you're talking a fast roller coaster.
You're saying a roller coaster. You're not doing a Fast and Furious. Now, although you don't like it, Brian, even you, if you went to Disney in Florida and you went to the Star Wars world, you would be impressed what they've done with it.
I'd be impressed. I'd be impressed. I'd go on all the rides. Like there's not a roller coaster I'd say no to.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it's. I'd go through it. Like I said, Ilana made me watch those movies. We had to do one Star Wars for one Fast and Furious,
Yeah.
and we did it. I'll never watch them again, ever, ever.
I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I'm a massive fan. But I'm not sure. Can I confirm that I wish The Rock was coming here next Thursday?
Yeah.
One of my cousins helped design the Star Wars bit. Big up! It's incredible. It's incredible what they've done. The Grinch. Read the room, Matty. Read the room. But
Little bro.
little bro.
Little bro.
No Daigle. No Daigle. So The Rock is coming, but you're not.
Apparently so. That would never happen.
He's saying, get off my land. But to
That
me,
would never, ever, ever happen. I will meet that dude one
DWO
day.
be in the
I will
house.
meet
Yes,
him.
they will be. The DWO.
Rumi will be there. It's all good. It's all good.
But what does everyone want to see there? What does everyone want to see? I said this yesterday. I want there to be a Harry Potter presence there. I love Harry Potter. I absolutely love it. And I think even with the Harry Potter studios being very close by, I think there should be something there. There should be a Harry Potter world there. For me, it's got to be there. It's got to be there. It's got to be there. Is there anything confirmed? No, there is nothing confirmed. Everything is speculatory. But the only thing is the drawings they've given line up to the original drawings. The original drawings for the new expansion of Universal's current park in Orlando. So they're probably taking some of the things that are there in Florida and replicating them for the UK one to make it easier. They don't want to have to design new roller coasters. If they can take fan favorites from one park and put them in another, you got to do it. You got to do it. Stop pissing on my fire, Nick. Stop pissing on the fire. What was the rest of the movie that Universal did?
We've still got to sort out meeting up.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. What was the rest in Nacho Libre, which was very, very funny. It was very, very funny. I absolutely loved it. It's not going to be there. They should bring it there. This is me saying it as a fan, and everyone's going to be, oh, it's a fake fan. I want there to be there will be a Harry Potter presence. There's going to be a Harry Potter shop or a Harry Potter thing. There's going to be something there that's Harry Potter. It's just not going to be a ride.
Well, you say that, Ben. They've got till 2031, 32
to decide.
So you see, if you guys like a protest, go outside and start protesting that you want a Harry Potter ride.
I'm not protesting.
That's the new thing. During the summer, it's
against
nice
Universal
and hot.
Studios.
You could do like the Ali Gold version where you do the walk around like the new stadium, and you can start demanding that you want a Harry Potter attraction.
Nick wants the link so he can shout at me. Oh, for God's sake, I got rid of WhatsApp. Do you want me to?
Wait, I can send it to him. I'll send it to him via WhatsApp. I'll send it to him.
It shouldn't take too long to load WhatsApp.
Mate, I've got it. It's done. It's done.
Oh, you've done it? Great.
Yeah, relax. Done.
I don't think they're going to do Diagon Alley, but I would love them to do it. But they've done it. They've done it in Florida and they've done it in LA. They don't need to do it again. Another Harry Potter world would be great. Hogwarts, the Hogwarts grounds, the Hogwarts, something to do with Harry Potter would be great.
Can I just say, big up to Jason, but I have absolutely no idea what that meant or what he said or what it is.
Diagon Alley.
Not a goddamn clue what you just said.
Like the main shopping bit of Harry Potter. You've seen Harry Potter, right?
I watched two, and when I say watched, I'll say I was in the same room pretending to pay attention. I had it like I had with Star Wars and and Fast and Furious. Yeah. Ilana and I had a deal that for every Harry Potter I watch, she'll watch a Spurs match. And after two Harry Potters, I said, no, don't worry. I'll spare you if you can spare me. So we stopped there. So years ago.
Hello, Nick.
Hello.
Hopefully you're enjoying your holiday.
Oh
know
yeah,
it-
yes. Stuck inside because it's raining. Yeah.
But that's Cornwall. What do you want to be at the Universal Studios Park? What
Well,
would you like there to
there's
be
going to be
there?
James Bond, Paddington, and Lord of the Rings among the.
They've
brand
not
set.
decided it. It's rumours.
Yeah, yeah. There'll be no Harry Potter, Ben. There's no Harry Potter, mate.
It's rumours, Nick.
No, because Universal have the rights in the UK, but they won't do it because of Warner Brothers and down the road in Leavesden. Don't get excited, Ben. Don't let us fall out
They've
about
got
it.
deals, Nick. It's not like they can't earn a bit of money.
Yeah, well,
Nick, you're so negative. You're so negative.
It's so negative. But if there is James Bond, Lord of the Rings, what was the other two?
Paddington,
And
Minions probably as well.
you know what? I'm happy with those four. I'm happy. I love Paddington. I think Paddington 2 is a great movie.
Says the source insists contracts have been signed and it would be unlikely that things would change. But they'll be Back to the Future and Jurassic Park as well.
Can you just read that first sentence that you just said, Nick?
Which one?
The one that you just said about
Contracts have been signed.
Yeah,
Contracts have been signed and it would be unlikely things would change.
I don't know if you're talking about the theme park or Tottenham.
They've got 7 years to do it, Nick. They've got 7 years to do it.
All right, mate. Calm down.
Nick is on Moyland. Why do we have to listen?
You're not. Hang on. First of all, Mark, you're in Penzance, mate. I'm in Penzance near there. You're in Somerset.
That would be amazing. That would be one of the best crossovers of all time.
Yes.
That would be one of the greatest
The
crossovers.
name's Brown. Mr. Brown.
That would be absolutely exceptional TV.
I know, Ben. Nicholas is deluded. Big up.
Oh, Alex, you were doing so well.
If only
Exactly.
Squid Games was universal. If Squid Games was universal, you're going to have this clip every single day.
Still getting mugged off by my football club. If it's not on the pitch, it's off the pitch. Paddy did it on purpose. So.
He did. He needs his 5 minutes of fame.
Well, you need your 5 minutes of fame, mate, because you came here when I was on the show, mate. You weren't here before then. So what can I say, Alex? You're my guilty pleasure. Or I'm your guilty pleasure.
Oh, dear.
Oh, you
If
two.
you don't know, Alex, you just got to know, sunshine.
This is what we need. This is what we need
We
to
do.
cheer us all up.
We
But-
do. Why? What happened? Something happened this morning.
Oh, we got a £10 super chat
Oh,
from
big up.
Vindaloo.
Big up.
Big up, mate. Saying, big up, Ben, Barry, and Brian. Get yourself a beer. Maybe they should make a film called The Wizard of Tottenham Part 1. When is it going to end? Catch you later, lads. Big up, Vindaloo. Everyone give
Big up.
Vinders a big up. What a legend this guy is. He supports a shit football club, but he's a lovely bloke. And yeah, you know what? You say we're not going to do it, Vinders, but in the words of Nick,
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
something inside so strong. We're going to do it anyway. We're going to win.
Please, Real Madrid, can you just do this for us?
Is
That'll be
it tonight or tomorrow?
tomorrow. Villa are tonight. Villa PSG tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, Villa going out tonight. Big up, Vindaloo. Big up, Vindaloo. We got Nick's in the house. Good to see her. Hopefully you're well. Everyone's like, oi, Ben, less of that language. I'd say what I want on my channel. I'd say
Yeah,
what I want.
yeah. Don't come in here with your positivity, Angus, because you might go through tomorrow
Yeah.
night.
And when it's probably, it's 95% chance they're going to
Oh
go.
yeah, but that 5%.
95% chance.
Yeah,
I'm
you
clinging
know-
on to that 5%, mate, because Angus would go. Angus.
Do you know what? If it was at any other ground in the world, I'd say it's a done deal.
Yeah.
Any other ground in the world, 3-0 done deal. You just never know with Madrid in the Champions League. You
just
never
know.
ever. If they do get an early goal, then we'll see.
If all I'm going to say this is, if Arsenal get beat by Real Madrid and Real Madrid go through, you're going to have it coming for you, boys. I'm sorry, you're going to get bantered more than you've ever been bantered before.
All right, do you know what? I will not say a damn word. Not a damn word.
I think it's done. I think it's done. I think Arsenal will go through. I think they will go through. I think they're too good to concede 4 goals. I think they're too good.
Look, you say that, and what was it? Is the exact same team drew 1-1 to Brentford.
Yeah.
So going away to the Bernabeu is one hell of it is just one of the biggest asks in world football. Will the occasion and the hostilities get to them? I think Arsenal are overwhelming favourites. Over the Filth are overwhelming favourites. And if they do get through, I'm going to say nada. If they go out, I'm going to say nada. As I said, after what we've gone through, I refuse to rip the piss out of any other club because we'll just go hold my beer 2 days later or the next day.
Yeah.
Do you know what though? Genuinely, if I know ifs, buts, maybes, whatever they'd have to play PSG and then potentially Barcelona. But if we can win the Europa, they can win the Champions League.
Don't forget Inter Milan.
Yeah, but they can win the Champions League, and that will just sum our season up.
Yeah, I will say, Angus, you say you don't care about the league, neither do we, as Spurs fans right now. The Arsenal team will do. The Arsenal team had a chance to, not that they're going to catch Liverpool. It's still the same team. You still want to keep the winning run and the mentality and the strength and the confidence and the winning feeling going. The league's done for everyone, but both relegation and promotion, champions. But it's still down.
I don't think the Champions League. I don't think the Champions League's done yet.
No, who's got Liverpool
the top two are done. Yeah,
there are so many good teams in that Champions League. You don't know. Bayern Munich. Don't write off Bayern Munich. Yes, they're 2-1 down and they're going to play at the San Siro. Don't question Harry Kane.
No. I think Brian was talking about Liverpool. I think that's what.
Yeah,
the league's done. The league's done.
Mate, honestly, in all honesty, I don't think that. I don't know why, but I've got a feeling that Villa PSG is going to go to extra time.
Maybe.
I just there's something about Villa Park and that I've just got a feeling that game's not as done as people. I mean, for me, I think PSG have been the best team in the Champions League this season.
I'll tell you what is done, and that's Sheffield United because they've lost 3 in a row to the 3 teams in the bottom 6. That's done as well. Leeds
up the Leeds.
Leeds were falling apart, but Sheffield United have fallen even further.
Leeds have pulled it out of the bag, haven't they, Nick? They pulled it out of the bag.
No. Sheffield United lost to Plymouth, who are bottom. Derby 21st. Oxford, who were 19th at the time. Absolute madness.
Good afternoon, Barbaric Disdain. Good to see you. Good afternoon, gents. Get these likes and subs smashed. Absolutely. Don't need 4 free penalties. It's enough. He has been excellent. He's absolutely been excellent.
Superb. Yeah, absolutely superb.
He's my starting winger next year, Brian. He's my starting winger.
Well, it depends.
Solomon's our best winger.
I don't know. I think he's too good for the Championship, but not good enough for the Premier League. I think that's where his standards are.
He'll go back to Leeds. We'll sell him for a profit. Obviously, he's loved at Leeds. He'll know he'll get first team football. He'll know his star. As we go through the 85th rebuild with 13 left wingers. As well as he has been, I can't see him succeeding at Tottenham. I think Spurs will cash in.
Ben's pretending to work now.
So Spurs will cash in, Nick, and it'll be more money down, further down payment on the hotel.
Who's
really
annoying
annoying
you,
me.
Ben? Who's really
What about
annoying you?
Scott Parker? No, I don't want Scott Parker as our manager. I don't think he's good enough for Spurs yet. I love Scotty Parker as a footballer. I
Who's
want
annoying you, Ben?
Glasner to be our manager.
You know what I will say about Scotty Parker? Obviously, he's done it with Bournemouth. He looks like he's going to be doing it again with Burnley. But obviously, he got thumped by Liverpool and out he goes. I want to see what Scott Parker can do with a year in the Premiership. Let's see what Scott Parker can do. Please, God, if they come up, give Scott Parker the season at Burnley.
Yeah.
See how he does. See what
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there'll be overwhelming favourites to go down because that's the way the league has been recently. But let's see how he equips himself over a year. Not saying he should be our next manager, but he's obviously he's going to be bookmarked for down the road, isn't he? Because there's that pull of the ex-player and whatever. But I want to see what he can do. No doubt he can succeed in the Championship.
He did well. He did well at Bournemouth, but was found wanting in the Premier League.
Exactly what I just said. You just did the very, very short version of exactly what I just said.
Yeah. Defensively, though, Carrick or Parker? I think Parker is a better coach than Carrick so far.
You're doing a bit of headbanging there, Nick.
He is. He's dovening. Nick's dovening.
Mate, I did that today and I got a call up. I got a call up with my nephews. So that was fun this morning.
I was hoping for Glasner. I think Glasner's a top coach.
Thomas,
I like Carrick.
Thomas, Frank.
I like Thomas Frank, but I think Glasner's the one for me. Glasner is the one for me. We'll have to see. It's not done yet. Our season's not fully over yet. Let's wait until Thursday. We've got the preview on the channel tomorrow, right, Achi?
Yep, I'll be with you for that. I'll be with you.
And I'll do another preview on Thursday. We'll do 2 previews. We'll do the pre-preview and the preview.
The pre-preview.
Too many previews.
Yeah, Thursday I'm not going to be about. I am going to be spending the evening with Martin Yole. He's got nowhere, but we don't care. Martin Yole. And I cannot wait. I'm doing the watch along with Ben.
Martin Yole.
I'm literally going to go up to him and say, I'm not worth it, mate. Honestly, I'm so happy.
Yeah, Brian, when are you going home again? Because we started playing even worse when you arrived.
28th.
It's all your fault,
mate.
Brian.
We beat Southampton when I got hit.
No. Shut up, Brian. Everyone beat Southampton.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You say we played shit since I've been here.
We could beat Southampton.
We did play shit against Southampton. I could beat Southampton on my own.
We lost to Fulham whilst I was in Canada. We lost to Chelsea whilst I was in Canada. I've been here. We've played Wolves.
And we've played worse since you arrived.
I don't know how you can define that. I think it's been much the same.
No, it's worse, Brian. Worse. I fell asleep against Southampton.
Of course.
That won't surprise anyone.
You fell asleep, Nick? You fell asleep?
Yeah. I fell asleep to Southampton. I didn't watch... No, what else?
Mum
I fell asleep against Frankfurt. Big up Brian's mum.
Yeah, damn right. She's come back from having her nails done. Pick up Brian's friends. What the hell are you doing?
She's bigging us up, Brian. Don't have a go at your mum. Don't talk to your mother like that.
Don't talk to your mum like that. She makes the best roast potatoes ever, apparently.
Who do you think you are, Brian? Who do you think you are talking to your mum like that on stream?
This is Chief Roast Potato. This is the best roast potato maker in the world.
It's difficult to determine different levels of shit we play. Correct. Get over to St. Michael's Mount, Nick.
We are tomorrow. We are tomorrow, Mark, actually. We're going to St. Michael's Mount tomorrow.
Very nice, Nick. Very nice. How lovely. Big up, Mama Rumi. I like that. Big up, Mama Rumi.
I can't believe my mum just said big up Brian's fresh. She's laughing. I said, yeah, big up Mama Rumi, yeah.
Big up, Ryan. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, Ryan McFarlane. Hopefully you're well. But this is where we are. We've gone on a tangent. It's all you two boys' fault.
Whoa. Don't start blaming us now.
Do you know what? Ben loves to throw people under the bus, Nick.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Only because if Ben got thrown under the bus, nothing would happen because he's so skinny that it'd just go over him.
Yeah, I fit between the wheels.
Yeah, exactly. You just go straight under it, straight over, and Ben will be like, and what? What's the problem?
Yes, we have. Careful, Brian. Mar's going to give you a head of smacky. She is indeed.
It's where, honestly, I keep saying my mother is where I get my temper from. You
Yeah.
don't get on the wrong side of her. You don't get on the wrong side of her. I've learned that.
All good here. Hope you're all good. Great
Pick up,
stuff.
Brian.
Give me your score prediction for your game tomorrow night. I'm gonna
18-0 Madrid.
I'm gonna go 1-1.
Well, wait. He's saying for tomorrow night. So is he talking about his team, or is he
Yes.
thinking tomorrow's Thursday and
Yeah,
he's talking about our team?
I think it's
Oh,
going to be 3-1 Madrid.
I hope 5-0 Madrid, but realistically, it's gonna be 1-1.
4-1 and it goes to extra time.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. 2-1 Tottenham. That's a good prediction. I think we're going to lose Thursday. I don't think we're good enough.
3-1 we're going to lose.
Okay.
Because I'm a shit fan because I'm predicting us to lose.
We're moving forward. 4-0 Madrid. 4-0 Madrid. 4-0 Madrid. Madrid on pens. We're shameless here. We're shameless. We are so shameless here.
I think it all comes down. Well, you know what?
Do you know what would be heartbreaking? If Real Madrid went 4-0 up and Arsenal scored in the last minute to win the game.
Yeah, I'm just trying. It's literally if if Madrid score an early goal, then it's going to be back to the walls. And if it's 0-0 at half time, you never know if Madrid can come out and score 3 in 10 minutes. But if Arsenal score one goal first, done. Like game over. It doesn't matter if there's 89 minutes left, add an extra 10 minutes extra time. If Arsenal get the first goal, it's done. It is done.
Their defense is too good, Aki.
Well, no, with Gabriel out, mate. With Gabriel out, it's not as obviously. I can't remember who played alongside Saliba against Brentford.
Kivior.
Yeah, Kivior.
Yeah, it's
with Declan Rice and Marino in front of them, Brian, or Partey.
Yeah,
they are solid.
They are. But Real Madrid at the Bernabeu are a different breed to anything else. If they get going,
they were ordinary when they played Arsenal. They were ordinary.
Yeah, and they lost at the weekend as well. So
Declan Rice. I think that's great. Honestly, they will win. Kivior, the legend, he did do very well. Madrid have never beaten us. They haven't. That is true. That is a fact. Real Madrid have never beaten Arsenal.
Well, time to change that. Time to change Arsenal never losing 3-0 up. Time to change everything. Time to break all the records.
No, he will not be a centre-back. He's a midfielder. He's a midfielder now. He's too good in midfield to play at centre-back, even at the ban. You cannot predict that game. I think it's a very strange game of football, but I think Arsenal will go through. I think PSG will go through against Villa. I think Inter Milan will probably go through, but don't ever question Harry Kane. If it's one game that you can see Harry Kane going and scoring a hattie, it can just happen. He's that guy. And Barcelona will go through because Barcelona are.
Before you go, I'm just shoot off because I think my internet is messing up, and I'm about to go to Levi's birthday party. So, Nick, I will speak to you soon, brother. Ben will speak soon. Everyone in the chat, have a great day, and as always, Ange out, Levy out.
Good to see you, Aki. Thanks for coming on. As always,
such a shit fan as well. Wanting Ange out.
We're not going to talk about it. We can't say that anymore, Nick. We can't say that anymore. Big up, Levi. Indeed. We can't.
A sausage fan. All right. Well, you're such a sausage fan. Such a sausage fan, all of you. And all of you in the chat. You're all sausages.
What type of sausages?
Well, don't know. Savoys?
Okay. Not my favourite.
Or a pork and leek.
Cumberland is the best one.
All right. Just trying to go a little bit, chorizo and something else. They're all these freaky flavours. Frankfurter, yeah. There's Spurs will be Frankfurters on.
What sausage does everyone think they are? What type of sausage does everyone think they are? That is that's an important question. Madrid are closing the roof tomorrow night. Rice is going to cook.
Angus, I don't know whether you're aware, but we don't give a shit about Arsenal, mate.
Yeah, we don't care.
We don't care if they're closing the roof, who's playing at centre back, what the score's going to be. It doesn't really matter, mate.
Sweet Italian, a Vienna squared sausage, a cocktail sausage, a sugar-free one. I like it.
I don't think sausages are sugar a foot long. Yeah, Tom's gone for a foot long. That's what he thinks he is. But actually, he's actually a cocktail sausage. That's what Mrs. Tom has told us, or tells him. As I'm
accident prone, I'll be a blood sausage. Okay. I like the idea of it.
Square sausages, is that not like spam or something stupid like that?
Oh, a Cajun andouille. How bougie.
That's very bougie, that is.
The ones you get at a shady gas station. Yes.
The rollovers.
The rollovers, they're great. They're probably made with every part of an animal. That's my height, Nick. A foot long, okay.
What, your middle leg? Your tripod? No, it's a Scottish sausage. Okay. Bit like deep fried. Is it deep fried as well, like everything else? And do you wash it? Do you wash it down with some iron brew, Angus?
Big up iron brew. The rollers are undefeated. They'll cure you of anything your will to live. Indeed. Big up. We know you like the deep. Yeah, battered sausage is bloody lovely.
No, I'd tell you what, I do like a deep fried Mars bar, but they've started doing
sausage is great.
Deep fried sausage, Cadbury's cream eggs around here.
Problem is, cream eggs are too sweet now.
Yeah, they're not good.
Sorry, that was the old Nick.
It was. Yeah.
Iron brew will be banned. You wash square sausages down with white lightning. Have you tried deep fried pizza? What do you mean? I've tried a panzerotto, but not like a pizza that's been battered and deep fried.
Yeah, they batter everything. They even batter the pigeons up there.
I love a battered sausage. Veggie haggis is very good.
I thought you were going to say I love a battered pigeon.
You really hate Richarlison. You want even pigeons battered.
Mate, I'm trying. Mate, I tell you what, a seagull. I'm going to big up the seagulls around here. They're bigger than the pigeons. There was no word of a lie. There was one. I reckon it's got to be the size of half the YouTube Slayer. That's how big they were.
We deep fried pizza and chip shops. It's not. No, it's disgusting.
That's disgusting. Why would you do that? I'd rather eat pineapple on pizza than eat deep fried pizza.
Neither is okay. But on that note, without further ado, battered pigeon, battered pombo.
Do you reckon they'll start doing that in Chick King if they run out of chicken? Battered pigeon and chips.
You never know. You never know. But on that note, it is time to end the show. We will be back tomorrow for a preview of the Frankfurt game on the Kauffie Company and, of course, on Tottenham on Tour, the world-famous home of Levy Out. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. Be kind to each other. Let's all be nice to each other and let's have a bit of fun. It's only opinions at the end of the day. But, Nick, give us your catchphrase.
See you later, rats. And can it stop raining in Cornwall, please?
Yes. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to